It's all new in 2008, and this weekend, the Mini Challenge heads to the long straights of Sandown. There's some new drivers joining in the fun this weekend. Hopefully, though, they can mix it with the series regulars. Some of the big ones at the top of the championship queue have got weight penalties to contend with, and that'll be a factor on the long straights of this 3.1-kilometre circuit. Glenford's Racing's Fabian Coulthard joins me in commentary, and this category, it's all about fun.
Yeah, it's a great little category, and it's a great entry-level category to get into, and this track here probably suits them down to the ground with the speed that they go and the throttle percentage they can apply throughout the whole circuit. 13 turns in total at Sandown, and these cars are going to be flat throttle for 3 races this weekend. The name Bargwana isn't new to the Mini Challenge in 2008, but this weekend at Sandown, there's 2 Bargwanas in the field. But wait, there's more. There's actually a bundle of Bargwanas. Whose idea was this to get the entire family away for a race weekend?
No, it is. Actually, no, to be honest with you, me being the better looking one of the two, have I done my hair properly? Can I just check my hair? Yeah, that's better. Me being the better looking one of the two, no, it was a family thing that Jason actually has been working on for some time to try and put the team together.
No, look, it is good. I mean, obviously it's an opportunity for us to enter the series with both of us running as a 2-car operation and to bring the old fellas out. I mean, we're going to have a lot of fun.
When we first started racing, when Jason and Scott were just 2-year-old, as a family, we all went together. And the kids were riding their little trikes around the yard, and we grew up as a motor racing family, hill climbs and things. So actually, this is just a one-shot from that, really, except roles are reversed. They're driving, we're doing the work.
And there's yet another generation of Bargwanas in the lineup, ready and willing to help.
Thanks, champ. See ya.
It's been the whole family getting in behind it, and you know we've made it happen. And Jason's done a great job in qualifying, putting it on pole. For my first run, I'm just, getting used to it, coming to grips with it. But I was happy to stick it on 6th, and we can creep forward from there.
If they don't drive fast enough, is there any danger that they might become the pit crew and you become the driving squad?
That would be a chance. That's a chance. I don't know about the chance, but the opportunity would be fantastic, I reckon.
Let's have a look at the highlights in race 1, and Jason Bargwana was under pressure from the get-go. Grant Denyer, the championship leader, and the Deco Rug machine was slotted right in there chasing them down. Gary Young, 6th on points coming into this weekend, trying to go around the outside of Paul Fiore. He made a bit of a muck-up in qualifying, went out on wets early, and then gets into the side of Paul Fiore. He wasn't able to set a time that was probably indicative of the sort of pace that he's got on board. Paul Stokel in the Deco Rug car, putting Scotty Bargwana under real pressure. And Bargs, the second, dropped off the road at turn 1. A bit of 2-wheel action. There's more cars off the track than on the track. Nathan Gear under real pressure again from Paul Stokel. But the young gun in the Sharon Rentals Mini was able to hang on. Up front, Neil McFadden making a big dive on Scott Bargwana. Nathan Callahan trying to get through 2. Michael Stilwell, though, he did that in practice and did it again in race 1. Mike Sharon in the second of the Sharon machines nearly lost it at turn 1, managed to keep it all running, but they couldn't catch Jason Bargwana, taking his first race win in 6 years.
Yay! I haven't won a car race since 2002. I reckon this is fantastic. We've got pole position, race 1. I'm just going to retire right now. That's it. Put it away.
On the warm-up lap in race 2, round 4 of the Mini Challenge at Sandown, let's have a look at the race 2 grid. And Fabian, the top 6 positions are reversed, so the pole man, Jason Bargwana, who would have got pole, goes back to 6th, and he's got some work to do.
Oh, definitely. He's got another 5 cars in front of him to pass, so I don't think Bargs will have too much trouble.
Paul Mercurio driving the Uber Star Celebrity car this weekend. He's going to start from 13th. It's done a really handy job this weekend. Nathan Callahan and Neil McFadden on the front row of the grid. Nathan Gear and Paul Stokel on the second row of the grid. and it takes a while for the minis to get wound up. There's a long straight here for them to sort themselves out before the first corner.
Yeah, for sure, but it's still important to get a great start, especially with having such a long straight into turn one.
Look at Paul Stokell, already keen to slip up the inside. They've all been well behaved so far. We go in car with the former Gold Star champ. That's the view back at Nathan Gear, who's already under fire from Jason Bargwanna, starting from 6th in the Matchmaster TV number 97 machine. But Nathan Callahan, he's from Western Australia, has decided to join the mini challenge. Has never been to Sandown before, but he's leading the way.
Yeah, that's the importance of a great start. And if you get a good start, puts you in a great position to lead the race.
It doesn't help that the rest of them are getting stuck into it. Neil McFadden defending from Paul Stokell. The run across the top of the S's. Nathan Gear a little bit sideways in the background, but these cars have got an ABS braking system. It's an effective package.
Very, very efficient. From my V8 supercar racing experience, they go sailing past our braking markers, that's for sure.
You'd end up in the next suburb if you braked in a V8 supercar, where these guys brake. Stokell pressuring in third. Front wheel drive mini up over the exit curb. And it's a little bit of a slower trip past the grandstand on board one of these cars as opposed to your V8 supercar.
Definitely got plenty of time to think about what you need to do and where you need to be.
Look at this, Bargwanna having the tracks covered by Stokell, who was too busy worried about Bargwanna and stuffed it up the inside and ran straight into Neil McFadden.
Yeah, I think Neil didn't actually know he was there. Stoke was far over to the left-hand side into turn one, and as Neil was turning in, you know, he had a car on the inside of him.
Oh, I think that was the payback. McFadden gets right into the door of the DK Rug Mini. Bargwanna's through, McFadden's through, now Grant Denya's through, Nathan Gear's around the outside, Scott Bargwanna's lining up. This is good stuff.
Shows the importance of a good exit on the exit of turn 4, how important it is to get a strong exit and maintain the speed all the way up the back straight.
This has got this is madness. Too wide into the S's. Oh, they thread the eye of the needle. Now Paul Fiore around the outside of Stokell's got a drama here. He's going to fire it straight off through the scenery and out the other side. I wouldn't mind betting he's got some damage from that contact with Neil McFadden, whether it was the first one or the second one. There were two pretty decent whacks going on there.
With the contact, I wouldn't be surprised if he had been steering after that one.
Here's Nathan Gear hanging on from Scott Bargwanna. The Fiore boys, Paul and Todd, are lined up there. So we've got the Bargwanna cousins and the Fiore brothers. There's a bit of family feud going on here.
I'm an only child, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Here's Scotty Bargwanna. He and Jason won their class together at Bathurst back in 1992 in a Toyota Corolla. So they know about small capacity front wheel drive cars, but I'm pretty sure the Corolla that day didn't have a turbocharger on it as the mini challenge car does. But Nathan Callahan, the Western Australian, is in the lead and getting away from Jason Bargwanna. Here is Paul Stokell in the pits. Correct weight there. That's the drama on board the Stokell machine. So while he's in pit lane, the rest of them are getting stuck into it in race 2. And they're fanning out down the back straight. Neil McFadden, who is carrying 35 kilograms of success ballast. So you win races in the mini challenge, you get a weight trophy. That's a really great thing to take home.
It is. I think it's good for the category, though. It gives the guys at the back a better chance of getting some race results.
Now, as the rounds go on and you don't finish up the front, that weight comes back out of the car. So the maximum you can carry is 50 kilograms. Grant Denya's carrying 40 as the championship leader. That's over half his body weight.
It's actually a fair bit of weight to have, you know, strapped next to you when you're racing around. It's different. That's definitely different to New Zealand. New Zealand, you get the same amount plus 50, but you're stuck with it till the end of the year.
Here's Neil McFadden under pressure. He's carrying 35 kilograms of success ballast. He's in front of Grant Denya, who leads him in the championship by 12 points. That's Todd Fiore fighting hard with Nathan Gear. And have a look at these cars on the run through the turn 2 and 3 section. They don't really use the curbs.